Hey guys, what's up? And today I am going to be searching for the new Red Dead Redemption 2 gun that you can find in GTA 5 that has just now it's been on the search for, I think, just maybe today, as this is being filmed December 15th, 2017. And so it took me a long time to find each of these. And as I'm talking right now, I'm not actually playing, I'm just talking over this because I wasn't really how I was talking wasn't really how I wanted it to be, so just now gonna do it over like right now. But over here, this is where I found it. Found right under on the side of this little arch. And it took me about 10 minutes to find this little part. Treasure took our family apart. It ain't here no more. I moved it. You fuckers will never find it. So that's like the first thing that you'll need to find of all. It's usually like in the middle of the picture that you're sent through your email on your phone. So then I go look to find, and after that, you have to go look for 3 hidden objects, and one's an empty gun case, a shovel, and a dead body. And so the first one that I find is the dead body, and they're usually like in a little cave, so my one looks like a steep hillside or so. You know, I kind of have to refix my car. So I find out how to get back in. So there's a dead body for that part right there. And these aren't that hard to find, honestly. I mean, overall, it took me like 20 minutes to find this, which is worth it because you actually do get a lot of ammo with the gun. It's not just like 50 rounds. But I finally eventually get out of my car. So you just gotta like look at each object, and I don't know if you can tell here, but it's at first I thought it was a mask, but it's actually the person's like face being ripped off or has been ripped off. So there's like a close up on it, yeah. And then after that, I take my Deluxo or DeLorean, however you want to call it, off to to the next thing, which I'm pretty sure is a shovel. You don't have to find any of these objects in order, doesn't matter. And this one's sort of by the big lake in the middle of the map, pretty much. That's by Sandy Shores, the Alamo Lake or Sea, yeah, the Alamo Sea. So I just pull up. This one actually didn't take too long for me to find. The longest one was the gun case, which is third. So it's just actually inside this like little building right here, and I didn't really recognize it. I just had to get out of my car, but I recognized it like right when I jumped out, like right there. You can kind of see it by the chair, with blood on it too. And then so kind of just gotta view it, you know, because that's just what the game does, or investigate it. It's a technical term. So 2 out of 3, and so this one, I mean, there may be some that are easier than others. They vary. And then so the last one is I have to go across the sea to the last location. It's pretty easy. If you do have one of these, I would recommend to have a flyable car, something that can fly, because it can just let you travel across the map pretty easy, because each object's kind of far apart from across from the map from each other. So that would help you with the find, and maybe nothing is really going to be underwater, as I've seen, but it's always going to start off with that first post. And then they can be like hidden behind trees, on like a little wooden post or anything. And actually, ironically, that tree that I almost just crashed into, that's where the last object was. And before that, actually, I went to after I found the dead body, I went to this like little circle first, and I couldn't find this box. So then I went to find the shovel. I found that pretty easily. Came over here, almost crashed into that tree, and there it was. So then after that's not complete, but pretty much is complete. Like all the hard parts is now you just have to go and get the gun. But I didn't even investigate it by accident, so it just shows the case pretty much empty. And that's like the exact same case that it will actually have the actual gun inside of it, so It's kind of neat, sort of like that. Sort of, but to me, in my opinion, it looks like a jewelry box just because like cloth inside. So here, right here is like where I'm talking about like you might want a flyable car. How I can just fly right over Mount Chiliad. Unlike if I was in like a land vehicle only, I would have to drive around this thing. So that helped with it. And there's my DeLorean. I made mine look like the actual one from Back to the Future. I just wish that they could take off those wings, you know? Just doesn't have those, and it would look a little bit better, but, you know, they would have to, that would be like copyright or something. So they probably can't, they wouldn't be allowed to just take those off and call that car their own, because it wasn't their own. The DeLorean, I mean, it's pretty good for the Deluxo, I guess. The Deluxo is pretty good at going up these hills. But if it gets kind of too steep, the wheels will go back down to like driving form. So then you might fall back down the mountain. But also the Deluxo can't really go like really straight up. It's like maybe like a 20-degree or so going up. And as you can see, my location's on this peninsula out by Paleto Bay. So I'm just gonna slowly get over there. I may sometimes like fall to my death or something like that. I don't really fall to my death, but I do start to fall. I think it might be like right here, so yeah. So you can just kind of slowly, or not slowly, but fall down to the earth or the ground or the map. And like I said, there's the end of where my prize is or the gun's at. So it shouldn't, if you're pretty good at finding stuff, it might just take 20 minutes, and if you're kind of bad at it, it could take anywhere from like 30 to 40 minutes. Just depends on on how stuff varies, and that's the prize if you're wondering what it was. And also you can do a little like 50 headshot thing with CPUs, so you don't have to do like online players, and once you get that, you can get like a different like upgrade or something for this gun, and then you get $250,000 to your character. So I'd say it's worth it. I mean, that part only takes about maybe 10 minutes or so. All you gotta do is just kill 50 CPUs with the headshots though. So then there's the magical and majestic gun from Red Dead Redemption 2. It's kind of like a tongue twister for me. It's a really nice gun. It's probably one of the strongest pistols. And right here, I kind of just showing it off, you know. And then I wanted to see if I could kill myself up here, which you can't though with the gun. That's what I meant though, trying to kill myself with the gun. I mean, there's probably a way that you can do it, but you know, I just pull out a normal pistol, and there's that. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like.